All right, so after Call of Duty Black Ops 6 ended, Savati Dumas, Troy Marshall, and the rest of the Rogue team pursued the Avalon crime family. Sev brokered an alliance between the Rogue team and the French Syndicate. The Rogue team needed gear, weapons, and intel, and they needed the intel to eliminate the Pantheon members. So Sev was able to get this through the French Syndicate. The French Syndicate got their rival, the Lutazi faction, eliminated. So it seems that the alliance worked and the Rogue team were able to eliminate a lot of Pantheon members and a lot of the Lutazi crime family. Now the cinematic outro for season 1 looks like this.
Bounty's good. The hunt begins.
Now, as we can see, clearly the whole Lutazi family, or a good amount of them, got destroyed, got murdered by the Rogue team. But at the end, we see somebody with a pager, and it has a bounty for Sev Dumas and Troy Marshall for about $1 million each. Now, we can assume that all of the Rogue team members got this bounty on their head. Maybe Russell Adler, maybe Felix Newman, or anybody else that they know is completely a part of Rogue team. So the hunt now turns from the Lutazi crime family to the Rogue team being hunted by the Lutazi crime family. They hired somebody to get rid of Savati Dumas, Troy Marshall, and the Rogue team. Now, who is this person? So now the bounty hunter that the Lutazi crime family hired is named Nocturne. He is part of the Crimson One faction now, and he was introduced in season 2, at least into the intro of season 2. We don't really know where he's from or a lot of his backstory yet. We know that he had some sort of military training. We know that he turned into a bounty hunter to make money. We know that he was hired by the Lutazi crime family. And so according to the information that we're getting, around December 12th of 1991, just a few days after the alliance was brokered between the Rogue team and the French Syndicate and the success that they had in taking down the Lutazi crime family, Savati Dumas was toasting to a new era of Avalon. But she was interrupted when the Lutazi crime family came after her at her function. During the celebration, the French Syndicate would be killed in their penthouse, and Sev basically had to make a run for it. So now the entire Rogue team is on the run. They are pursued by Nocturne and the Lutazi crime family. Now the tagline for the Black Ops 6 Warzone Season 2 is, who can they really trust and where can they hide? Because this season, the hunter becomes the hunted. So that's where we're at with the storyline of Black Ops 6 so far. And, you know, I'm really trying to break it down so you guys can have an understanding. This was the cinematic for Season 2.
To a new Avalon. Cheap syndicate bastards. That's all we're worth?
Get the fuck out.
Savati, you should know better.
And that's where the story is. I am going to put together a quick cinematic of the ending of Black Ops 6, the intro, the outro, and then the intro to Season 2. That way you guys can have it coherently in one setting. But before we do that, I just want to talk about my feelings towards the story so far of Call of Duty. Now, obviously, Black Ops, Call of Duty, Warzone is kind of in the shit right now, and we know that. But this particular story just is bothersome to me because we're supposed to continue the story in Warzone, and we're continuing the hunt and everything, but it just doesn't really make sense. Do we really want to be watching Sev? You know, where's Adler in this? Where do these cinematics take us? And why is Nocturne? Why does he have purple eyes? Why does he look like a crazy ninja? Why is he flipping around? It doesn't seem grounded. It doesn't seem realistic. Do you guys know what I'm trying to say here? Why aren't we following the story of Warzone? Why does Nocturne look like that? And I understand that that's the big sale for Warzone Season 2. I know that he's going to be a skin and, you know, people want to buy him and they hype him up. But why use that skin and that cinematic for the canon story of Black Ops 6? It throws it off completely. It sucks. It doesn't look good and I just don't like it and I don't understand it. So I reluctantly told this story because I know that some of you guys were expecting it. I received a lot of comments about it. And so this is the best way that I can explain the story so far of Warzone. We're going to continue to follow it in Warzone Season 3 and then Season 4 or whatever. But I really hope that it picks up because I'm kind of sick and tired of the Lutazi family. I don't need to see more of that. I don't need to see more of Savari Dumas doing whatever the fuck she's doing. And, you know, one more thing on Savari. Why is she still wearing that pink hair and those tattoos and that outfit? I know that she's supposed to be like the spy where she changes outfits all the time and does these things, but why is she still wearing that particular outfit? It seems lazy that she would still be wearing that outfit, which is clearly a disguise. I don't get it, and it really sucks. And it sucks for us, the people that enjoy the campaign and the story, because this is what we're fed. So I'm gonna end the video with putting the story cinematic so far that we have, and I hope you guys can enjoy.
The nature of our enemy is unclear now.
What do you want us to do about it?
What you've always done. Protect us. Harrow may be gone, but not the Pantheon. I need you back in Avalon.
You think you're still a threat?
I do. And worse. Whatever cabal brought Harrow into the Pantheon still lives inside our house. We thought they were long gone. But it turns out, they never left.
The Pantheon's infiltrated Avalon's underworld. They're after the global crime networks. It's all about influence and control.
We're not gonna let that happen. Zev, what's the play?
We need allies. Myreko, the French syndicate. We can't trust them, but we can make a deal. We take down the rival Lutazzi family and they return the favor.
Right. And when it goes off the rails?
We improvise.
And if the guild gets involved?
You worry about the Lutazzi. I'll take care of the guild. Time to get your hands dirty. To a new Avalon. Cheap syndicate bastards. That's all we're worth?
Get the fuck out.
Savari, you should know better.
Thank you.